zAiDiBoy here, aka Irrational Muslim, here at Value Village, guys. Value Village. So the trials and travails of a customer service fanatic, right? The good news is I figured out the MO. The MO is that you only go to places where you know people, right? So I need to get a couple of things. I need to get a new goddamn this thing. Yo, this is actually some good stuff, from Dollarama. I made the mistake of not getting a brand like a Betty Crocker or something like that. So rather than spend 10 or 15 bucks at like my local shoppers, right, I'm gonna go in here. Yo, my little gnome is gonna guard my bike. Don't you worry. I do have a lock, of course. You gotta lock your bike in Toronto. Now listen, if you leave your bike outside of a store, then security is gonna mess with you, right? So I mean, the bike is locked. I'm gonna just shift it away from the door because I'm a security guard, right? And I know how these guys work. I'm just gonna put it over here, right? So basically, keep these kinds of things in mind. Like if you're out and about biking and doing stupid things like this, and then you come back and your bike's stolen, which has happened to me, or your laptop has been stolen, which has happened to me, or a phone or money or some crap, or your wife has disappeared. So you have to be, that's why you have to be methodical about this goddamn thing. Hey guys, you gotta be methodical about your goddamn life, guys. So now, Value Village, I have two goals. Because I need to move, and I realize I don't have a tie. My wife has all my ties, and she's in Bogota. Yo, I need to get a tie, and I need to get a can opener that works, right? And so Value Village, I live and die by Value Village, I suppose, or like Good Life or Goodwill thrift store, this kind of thing, as well as Dollarama, Walmart, and then these guys. That's really all you need if the internet's not enough for you, right guys? So the nice thing is I know a beautiful Muslim sister in here. I wore my skull cap today to give her a good impression. Yo, she helped me out big time. As far as I'm concerned, this watch is from her, and so is this ring. She had the patience to deal with my bipolar baked bullshit and give me this ring, which is practically, I can't take off. It's not real silver, by the way. You can see it's fading on the other end, but it's shiny and whatever. And I lose all my rings, I lose all my glasses, I lose everything. Like, this is a real Swatch watch, guys. These are $100 watches. I got this from like this place, Value Village. It's basically at Markham and Steeles, just north on Markham. Okay, so 14 bucks, and I don't put a battery in it, and it's at 10 o'clock always. Okay, guys? Why? Because I control my time. I've been doing this since 2010. Why? Because I want to get to sleep at 10. Why? Because I want to get out of bed max 10. Like 10 is when my day starts as a consultant, guys. I mentioned I'm working with realtors right now in Santa Clara as well as San Mateo County. TysonSales.com, Pam Tyson, if you live out there. So let's see how this works. So the nice young Muslim lady, she works over here. And again, like the way my life is right now, I don't go to places unless they know me. If they know me, then they know that I'm a good guy. They know that I'm a good guy. If they don't know me, then goddamn, oh, there we go. Yo, if they know me, then they know I'm a good guy, and they know that I got idiosyncrasies. Because it's true. Like if you have a life, then you're called eccentric. It's not about being rich. If you have a life, like if you're doing something with your life, you're called eccentric. If you're just this guy who's a joker, and your explanation for your Rosin Tatar, your goddamn, what is this thing? Like you act like an idiot, like I do, okay? Just Google zAiDiBoy, zAiDiBoy. Okay, you'll see if you want to my original YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of that's on there. Top half of the fold, right? Top half of the fold means that's what you're looking for because no one has time to scroll up or down. They Google something and they just pick the first thing because Google does all the work for them. And Google is going to show you things that other people have dwelt on right? So if Google shows you a page, right, like you search for, let's say, red tarts meaning like these goddamn, like some kind of bakery or some confection. Like, let's say you want to buy tarts. What are tarts? Not prostitutes. I mean like jam tarts or like a specific kind of biscuit. And you write red biscuits in Google. Now here's what Google does. This is like, it's all people. It's all people. There's the secret sauce of the algorithm is you. Like if you click on like the first page that shows up and it's all about red tarts and it's got pictures and it shows you where to buy them and it's got directions and arrows, you're going to be like, great. EIU. Either it's informative or useful or entertaining. It's what I'm looking for. Okay, and you spend some time there. Now if you click on this page and it says buy red tart bicycles, and you're like, this is not what I want, so you go right back to Google, you click back. Now for people who are interested in getting found on Google, if you have a web page or some goddamn thing like this, listen, EIU is the key to this thing. I blogged about this 10 years ago. I've been preaching it since then. Your web page, first of all, nobody cares about you. Okay, WIIFM. What's in it for me? It's a radio station. You're tuned into it. I'm tuned into it. All of these people, WIIFM. Okay, so as a salesperson, as a marketing person, as a content creator, you have to answer this question from the perspective of your goddamn visitor or reader or whatever, subscriber, customer, client. What's in it for them? WIIFM. What's in it for me? So now, if someone comes to your webpage and they see a big picture of you smiling and you've got your cat there and your cat's wearing like boots or some crap, this is great. They might get a temporary like little, what is this thing? Dopamine rush is what happens apparently. So they'll be like, yo, nice guy, nice cat, nice boots, and then they're gone. All right, they might click like. However, if it's EIU, entertaining, informative, useful, then they are going to come back. There is more likelihood of this. They come to your website and it's entertaining to them. They come to your website. It's informative for them. It's useful. The useful is like something. It's like an open-ended thing, right? So, okay, let's go find like these things here. Okay, so I need a tie. The real thing is a tie. This is just like attention diversion. I told my goddamn landlord, he watches these stupid videos, eh? And so, yes, sir, I'm here getting a tie so I can get a goddamn place, basically. I got like some people to call, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll just get an Airbnb. It takes like 2 fucking seconds. I don't understand. Guys, getting a job takes not more than 2 weeks, okay? Making money online takes not more than 6 months, okay? You can do either in 24 hours. I'm happy to help you. If you're an everyday person, I will work for you for free. This is my duty, my honor, my pleasure, my job. I experiment, I learn things. The day that you pop, the day that you get incorporated, the day that you're making money, yes, then we can talk about my so-called sliver to deliver as a consultant, okay? Like 20% if I get you there, 15% if you're already there, this kind of crap. Right, so what does it mean? I don't know what it means. Like, so buying ties, same as everything else. Okay, I see this tie, it looks fine to me. It looks fine to me. Like, I scanned the rest of the rack, but this one jumped out. So that's what you want to do. If you want to sell stuff on eBay, like from Dollarama, like as per Gary Vee. Okay, so I've made videos about this. You can click back, like selling stuff on Dollarama. I got like a couple of bags full of comic books. I'm waiting for my beautiful wife to come back to town, right? So that, you know what, I'm probably just going to go to Dollarama for these. Like, I'm not messing around in here looking for like one obscure item. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. I'll just finish up with this. So that lovely lady's here. She's the reason I come here. She's the only reason I come here. She's a Muslim sister. She understands I have issues. She watches me. I know she knows I'm here right now. So this is Markham and Steeles, just north of Markham, Value Village. I got my goddamn Swatch watch from here, guys. Okay, $100 watch. Yo, 14 bucks, and the lady gave me like a signature of her manager, this kind of thing to make sure it works, like this kind of thing. That's why I'm a fanatic about this place. It's because of this lady. And that's why I say to you that business is people. I can get this goddamn tie anywhere. I can ask my wife to like wear my ties or whatever. Like we've been in a constant state of moving around from city to city for the last 10 years. Okay, Seattle, goddamn Calgary, what is this thing? Toronto, right? This kind of thing. And then prior to that, like Bogota, Colombia, y 6 meses. And su país. We spent 6 months in my beautiful esposa's linda país, country. País means country. Paisano means a guy you don't want to mess with. Okay? He's not from Bogota, by the way. Paisano is like Pablo Escobar. Pablito, rest in peace, El Jefe. So he's from Medellin, which is the capital. They're called Paisanos. And the reason I say rest in peace is because the guy, you ask Colombianos y Colombianas about Pablo Escobar, and then you come to a decision. They'll say the guy built so many football fields, we can't count them. He built so many churches, we're still trying to figure out, like looking at the deeds and title of deeds and crap like this. He built so many goddamn schools, etc., etc. Yeah, you've watched Narcos too. I've watched Narcos too. He has a goddamn tree with $1 million of birds in it. So fucking what, right? He's also built some churches and crap like this. Guys, you go to Dollarama, you grab something. Like I bought this from Dollarama, all right? It's crap, it's falling apart. What I should have done is bought, and which I'm going to, inshallah, that's my goal. You buy something that has Betty Crocker or some brand on it. Like I live and die by Dollarama, Walmart. I swear by these things. My wife, A, my wife, B, Dollarama, B, C, like the internet. Let's say, put it this way. God, family, wife, internet, then goddamn Walmart, Dollarama, like, and then, like the internet is like this. You got Airbnb for a place to stay. You got DoorDash for food. What the fuck else do you want? You got Uber for work. You got Fiverr.com with 2 R's to get rich. You want to make an app? Go to Fiverr.com, message 50 of the top app developers and say, yo, I'm interested in an app. What kind of app can I make or can you make? And just start a convo, guys. All right, so last thing, again, go to Dollarama. According to Gary Vaynerchuk, we follow each other on Twitter. He doesn't know me. I hero worship him. Let's just make that clear. Okay, so this is what he said, which I do. Like my job, as far as I see it in this like little realm of I'm a Gary Vaynerchuk fan, this kind of thing. Yo, he says start a podcast on Anchor.fm, right? So my latest podcast is Anchor.fm/gangsta-talk-fm. Gangsta Talk FM. I'll try and throw the link in here. Guys, original podcast was years ago. Anchor.fm/zAiDiBoy. zAiDiBoy. Okay, that is a podcast called Self-Help Sucks. Self-Help Sucks, sorry. It does suck because I'm a self-help expert. I can talk to you about Napoleon Hill, Malcolm Mounts, all these guys, all the way up to Joe Dispenza, Deepak Chopra, all this kind of stuff, right? And yet I'm still a loser. I'm still a poor consultant. I don't have a Lamborghini. I'm not flying around in private jets. Yo, people I know are, hello, haha. So now go to Dollarama, grab something that pops out, just like this tie popped. So grab a bunch of stuff like Canucks hats, like pens, anything. Like you get them for $1 to $4. Then you go to Amazon.com, you go to eBay.com, you open a seller's account. You're gonna have to find this little thing. You search within the website, this kind of crap. It takes 20 minutes to open a seller's account, and then you take a picture of said item, and then you post it on there for $14. Just as a starting point, for $9, just as a starting point. And if you do what I'm telling you, you're going to learn how to make money online, and one day you buy from Walmart.com and you sell it on Amazon.com. That's called drop shipping. I did this years ago. I don't like it because you wake up in the morning, and this is still my morning goddamn routine. I start work at noon, and I work with realtors in California. So that's like 9 Pacific is when I start calling these people, 9 or 10 Pacific. Okay, exercise for an hour or 2 in the morning. Pray, okay, meditate, jog, all these things. If you just bumble into your day and stumble through it, it's gonna spit your fucking face out at like 1,500 hours, and you're gonna have nothing left to offer anyone. Okay? You gotta face life head on. You gotta face your shit head on. You gotta face your day head on. You gotta get the fuck up early, like my wife and my dad, okay, have been trying to teach me for decades, literally. Okay, you get up, and then you have a routine, whatever this is. Is it reading the newspaper and drinking tea and eating crumpets? Or is it like my dad does, basic, like weird kind of like jumping jacks and things like this, okay? My wife reads the Bible for 2 hours, this kind of thing, right? So I need to exercise. So this is your time. And it's got to be first thing in the day, because the first moments of waking up are the hardest. Okay, so you get some nice stuff, you sell it on Dollarama, come to this place, Value Village, nice people, nice staff, nice clothes, nice prices. I was going to say that last time I was here, this place was full. Like, and it reminded me, A, that these guys are so awesome and that's why they attract business, and B, everybody's suffering, guys, right now. Like, I've seen a lot of well-dressed people in here, a lot of upwardly mobile, kind of upper middle class type of people, right? Like, I'm just a poor consultant, so, but I observe things and I report them. Guys, everyone's hurting right now, everyone's a victim, everyone's fighting battles. Just keep that in mind the next time you start honking your goddamn horn at somebody, or you're gonna smash some fucking guy in the face. All right, zAiDiBoy, you can Google me, send me some questions, send me some comments. I don't worry about subscribes, I just want responses. I like dislikes as well as likes. Okay, call your mom. It's all about the kids. And hasta la vista, muchachos.